we thought we were supposed to start 15 minutes ago. So thank you guys for taking time away from your vacations to come hear some music with us. My name is Maurice Limon, and in front of you, you have the Duarte High School band program. And so what we're gonna do is we're gonna play 2 different sets for you guys. You have a concert band here on stage, and we're gonna play a couple of songs for you guys. And then we're gonna switch over and do a jazz band set for you guys. And so we hope you guys stick around and enjoy both. And it's going to be a fun adventure of sound. And I was telling everybody beforehand that the first piece we're gonna play is entitled Call of the Wild. That's an audio representation of a book by the same name by Jack London. That's about a story about a dog that gets in trouble with some dog sledding teams, and it's kind of tragic, and then a man rescues him, and the bad guys fall through the ice, and all kinds of good stuff. So you'll hear what's kind of like a sound portrait of that book. So if you've ever seen the book, you'll hear all those little bits and pieces of the story through this performance of Call of the Wild. So again, my name is Maurice Limon. In front of you is the Duarte High School Concert Band, and we are from Duarte, California. If anyone's here from California, I see some people clapping. Yeah, all right. And everybody else, you're welcome too, so thank you for being here. And so we hope you guys enjoy. Thank you. Again, that was Call of the Wild. And any of you guys folks ever been in band or orchestras or in your high school programs? Where are my high school band nerds at? Yeah, all right, there's a few. So this is pretty special for us because, well, most of them have never been either internationally or aboard a ship, and so this is really cool experience for us to get to see the ins and outs of what it's like to be essentially, well, what professional performers do on this stage. So thank you guys for coming out and supporting us, and it's awesome that we get to come out and do these things. Luckily, we live in California where we can get close to the port and on a boat. So this is all new to us. So if you ever see them walking around, tell them what you thought about the show, and if you didn't like it, tell me what you thought about the show. I'm just kidding. So this next tune is another beautiful piece written by a composer named Julie Giroux, and she wrote this piece for a band director. And his daughter is actually a very tragic story, and it's a very beautiful piece. It's titled One Life Beautiful. And his daughter was like a really good bicyclist, and he bought her a new bike to go do the thing that she loved to do. She was also in band. And on the first day that she went out to test drive her bike, she got hit by a car and sadly passed away. And so Julie Giroux, who was good friends with Mr. Kramer, the band director who lost his daughter, wrote this song in celebration of her life, and that's why it's entitled One Life Beautiful. It's a very soft, gentle piece, and it's a portrayal of what it's like to have one life and to live it to its most beautiful. And that's why we're all here on this cruise, because we're trying to live our one life beautiful, right? So we hope you guys enjoy this what I think gorgeous portrayal of life through music. So One Life Beautiful. Thank you very much. One Life Beautiful, a very touching story. And I would like to take a moment to acknowledge all of our soloists that took time to craft some beautiful sounds for you guys. So if you guys took a solo, please stand up in this tune, which as you can see, there are various. These are all our soloists that played a little bit by themselves in this particular tune. Thank you guys for that. And so this will be one more tune for you guys, and then we'll do a very quick change over to our jazz, our big band setup, and we'll play some jazz band set for you guys. But this last tune is entitled Mountain River Dance, and it's written by Japanese composer Mr. Fukuda, and it's a really interesting piece because I often try to look for pieces that are a little bit more global in respects because, as many of you guys may or may not know, the pantheon of music has been largely dominated by older music, and so I've been trying to find more international, more representative music that we can play. And what's really cool is there are bands and composers around the world writing music for our bands in music that both preserve a lot of the cultural heritage of where they grew up, because it's impossible. You can't write music in a vacuum, so they write music in a style that is built for this ensemble, which is largely a Western ensemble, but you cannot, it's inextricable, the Eastern influences that you can hear from a Japanese composer writing Japanese music in Japan for a Western art form. So I find it's really interesting. So this is our last piece for our concert band, and then it'll take us 3 minutes exactly because I timed it to set up for our jazz band, and then we'll play a jazz set for you guys of jazz big band music. So this is entitled Mountain River Dance, and we hope you guys enjoy it. the concert band is going to take us exactly 3 minutes to change over real quick.